is Germany, country of bureaucracy.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this
Do
day.
they have tentacles coming from their mouths? Ew. These creatures were once so timid, so reticent, but the seed of evil truly have taken root in them as well. Yeah, we have been ambushed. Cassia, help me. Here we go. Let's just boot Cassia.
I'll make it happen.
It would be nice if Cassia could have like just better
On it.
initiative. But well, can't have everything, I guess. Here we go.
It's as good as done.
Press the advantage.
Emperor, give me strength.
Then we just do the laser ray. Or we try to do the laser ray. Huh? Oh, come on. Like this.
If I may, try to die with
Nice.
grace at least.
That was not a very epic encounter.
I always
But I take
keep
it,
my
I like
options
it.
open.
Ooh, warpy flames. Did I hear tentacles? Oh, yikes.
Take
Let us
heed,
see
rogue
what I
trader.
found.
You know, Diana, I don't think tentacles is a good thing in 40k.
Never doubt me. Duty prevails.
That's like one of their gods.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh, Pasqal. The massive statue depicts one of the gods of the Aeldari, an ancient Xenos race that once inhabited vast regions of the galaxy. I was kinda hoping for more insight on the gods, not on the Aeldari.
I have learned much in my exile.
A giant ravenous creature whose hide is pierced with spikes and spines. The skin around the grove is inflamed, as if the protuberances have appeared recently, causing the creature pain. Tentacles are as good as you want them to be. Oh boy. Nope. 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 I think there he is, Muran. At that water. And really interesting that the Eldari are actually working together with the humans.
Keep your wits about you.
Ooh. Are they summoning something? Do we have to fight them all? Oh boy. The tall being in a fine long garment turns to you, the face hidden behind the blank visor of their helmets. They begin to speak, even from a distance. You feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkey, you should not be here. Yrliet rides forward, her eyes flashing. Muran, I'm calling to you to account. You said that the great danger threatening the Lilethan lurked in the hearts of the monkey, and they greed and ignorance. And all the while another enemy was looming over this world. An enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Salem Fresh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me, did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Lilethan's future? Did you lie to me? After Yrliet's words, the two tall Aeldari behind Muran start moving. One looks around at their leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes, as though the Aeldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Muran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldier meekly straightens up and salutes, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion. Are they mind controlled by the Aeldari? I mean, he seems to be Psyker, right? The robed figure inclines their heads, and then they begin to speak. Yrliet the outcast. You left the path that was set out for you. You brought an unknown monkey to our refuge, and now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wanderings far from Kruderak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. Let's just give Yrliet another moment to settle this. My wanderings are the path I've chosen for myself. Far from the walls of Kruderak, I've seen and come to know things that no other Aeldari could hidden away in a craft world their entire life. Why do you deny my words about Sail and Fresh? Is it because you're lying to me and my kin when you showed us the true path? The Salantak was the first person to discover the coming of Sail and Fresh, one of those whom the monkey called Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Interesting, she actually seems to at least trust us a little, right? Or ally with us. Guess that's the best we can do. Monkey revealing paths is ludicrous. Monkey brings pain and strife. In our time and for all time, how can you trust a monkey after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of our dying world? Moran turns his head toward you. It was not chance that brought Kruderak down. The monkey destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. The colors of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there's just as much pain in their hearts. Or could it be fear? Despair? I cannot tell. The hues are too strange to... Cassia flinches, and a trickle of blood runs down her cheek. Oh. Wow, Diana. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry to hear that your home was destroyed, but I wasn't there and know nothing of this calamity. Moran gazes at you intently. If these words had come from an Aeldari, I would have believed them. But you are merely a monkey, a plaything of your own passions. Any emotion that takes hold of your soul can drive out all trace of reason and honor. Which is interesting, because their emotions run way deeper. And I mean, lots of Aeldari turned into Drukhari. So like, I don't know about that. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into Yrliet's voice now. The Lilethan is another threat from our eternal foe, and yet you are more concerned about the presence of the Alantark than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Yet you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Sail and Fresh triumphs. Perhaps the ruler's servants, and their effort to protect her, resort to more and more instruments of corruption. Moran leans down over Yrliet, his tone menacing. You left Kruderak in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Lilethan, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose, Yrliet the outcast, and you dared to insult me, a Farseer. It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our effort to survive into dust with your own hands. This sounds like a fight is approaching. I am a child of Asuryan, Muran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours, or any other Aeldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Alantar can see what you are blind to see, Farseer. Nice. Yrliet's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer. But Moran kinda confirms my thoughts about Farseers maybe using their skills just for manipulation and political power. And cool that she's more loyal to us than to her own kinsman. Especially giving, like, well, everyone is xenophobic in this universe, but still. My duty is to protect my worlds and my vessels. If Janus is being threatened by the archenemy, I will fight to the end. The words of a creature whose will is ruled by momentary whims. There's nothing you can do to make me believe in the strength of your convictions. Great, we can't just cause we're humans? Then again, I guess most humans treat Aeldari like that. You speak of the strength of one's convictions, Moran. You claim it is your destiny to protect your kin. So then, what happened to the Aeldari you sent to the monkey ruler before me? The Aeldari whose skull is now kept as a monkey trinket. That was the previous envoy you sent, wasn't it? Did you see the same fate for me in your visions? Oh, that was why she was so shocked that the scribe showed the Aeldari skull. His fate was to serve Krudurak, the spirit of a craft world that keeps the Assyriani safe. Your destiny is to do the same, Yrliet the Outcast, as long as you aren't planning to transgress our laws again. I wonder if there's any way to end this peacefully. I don't feel like that. Ooh, and there would be a specific heretical follower option. I wonder what it would be. And Edward nods at the rebels. What have you done to these people? They believe you are their commanders. The monkey believes that they are serving fellow members of their tribe, their wise and noble chiefs. My gift is potent enough to ensure that the monkey hiding in these forests see us as humans rather than children of Assyrian, and see your primitive structures rather than the traces of our kind. Ooh, we could try to address the rebel. Come to your senses, servant of the God Emperor. Throw off this cursed fork of sorcery and stand with me against the Xenos, against the enemies of humanity. Then again, that sounds like we are actually going to fight, so let's try something else before that. If this world is in serious danger, there's no sense in fighting each other. Let us deal with our common enemy together. Not sure if this is going to work. The name of that danger is Monkey. I will see to it that the Lilethan is purged of these defiling her face. And then again, there's one way to prove to me that the Monkey truly do care about the well-being of their captured worlds. Eliminate the ruler of the monkeys sojourning on the Lilethan and relinquish the governing of this world to me and my kin. Yeah, no. The Lilethan itself will stand as a surety for our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by tilling the maiden worlds. Moran tilts his head to the side. Our human helpers will replace the leaders of the Monkey. We will be the ones who govern the Lilethan from the shadows. I don't really see how that is a compromise, and how that is something for us. Basically sounds like surrendering our people to them. And where's my guarantee that the planet and its inhabitants will be safe? You have the world of a child of Esoyan, who venerates life far more than any of you. What is more, Monkey, I have not the slightest desire to inflict harm upon the Lilethan, the land of the Aeldari ancestors. You know, talking like that, I don't think you're valuing my subjects, my friend. Ending things peacefully seems a little bit much to ask of this universe. True, Juniper. One can dream. Moran says nothing for a few moments, and then adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift for the likes of you. You could not wish for anything better than Aeldari stewards to rule over Monkey without bloodshed. Yeah, how about no? Ooh, but we do have quite a lot of options. We could still try to get the rebel to join us. We have two iconoclast options. One is to address Yrliet and just ask her if she's going to help us. Which is weird, because I mean she already pledged herself to us, right? There's a heretical one, a dogmatic one. Would be like trying to convince them to stay under our rule. We could just agree, which we are not going to do this. In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there's only war. War, war, never changes. Very 40k. I am in general curious how iconoclast you can be, and how much it backfires. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, second to last. We can propose another way. Which sounds nice. We're going to go for that. And we could just be dogmatic and kill them. We shall do things another way. I shall grant my protection to this form of alliance between Xenos and representatives of humanity. Together, we shall destroy Vistenza and her associates, and then humans in Aeldari will flourish on Janus under my patronage. Sounds like lots of things could go wrong, but it also sounds like an interesting idea to form an alliance. Because, I mean, it is right, we do have a common enemy. Let's see how quickly that backfires. The statement predicting future success is fallacious. Security dogmas are based on extensive statistical data on confrontation for Xeno races, and there have been 0 cases of successful coexistence. Wow. Thanks for your trust, Pasqal. This is a gross violation of every sacred covenant of the Imperium. I do not know, Edward, what dictates this willfulness, but I promise you, Janus will face the most serious consequences. Interesting that Yrliet is not commenting. Muran stares at you for several seconds. At last, he says, an alliance. That is how you interpreted what I said. And then again, if you prefer that word, let us call it an alliance. No, wait, that's not what we agreed on. My patronage, not yours. We will protect the Lilethan, but we will do so without violence. We will work for the interest of our race and our world through trusted monkey, while we will remain in the shadows of the forest. This will be safer for everyone. But that does sound like coexistence. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't think so. If the Lilethan remains in our charge, I am willing to come to an agreement. We will not lose another kinsman, and we will be able to tend this world, which has suffered so many years under humanity's yoke. As regards the ruling monkey, Muran makes a strange gesture, and the Aeldari behind him take off running into the forest. We will help you. The rebel nods in satisfaction. That's good, that's good. Our commanders should stay in charge. They know what to do. They know what's best. What pleaseth the God Emperor. My gosh. He speaks the last words in a barely audible whisper, wincing as if in pain from a splitting headache. When you hear monkey as monkey, I mean, it's basically the same thing. Yrliet gives you a long, studying look. Wait, Alantark. Before you leave this forest forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tale of the children of Asoyan on the Lilethan is coming to an end, but somewhere out there, among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. Yrliet shuts her eyes, and grief twists her finely sculpted features. Oh. We can help one another, Alantark. You will be my wings, and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, Yrliet thinks for a moment, and continues carefully. I promise you a wondrous reward, Alantark. The treasures of my world, hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back on your covenant. Nice! A permanent companion in form of Yrliet. I do wonder what exactly she wants to go looking for. I've always wanted to add a Xenos to my retinue. You know, you do not lack for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but a treaty. But I like it, so we have a deal. Well, Alantark, Edward, yes? I'm tired of titles and designations, my own and others. Since your path lies beyond the limits of the Lilethan, I will go with you, search for others of my kind scattered among the stars. Perhaps they will greet me more warmly than this brood. And remember your promise, Alantark. When we leave the Lilethan, it will be to go to the distant stars. Muran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turn into funeral lament. I hear only monkey, and not monkey. Oh well, we did it! We didn't fight, we have a peaceful coexistence for at least the next 5 minutes, so I'd say this is a big success. In 40k standards, that's a happy ending.
I've read about this.
The giant stone hands covered in ancient runes clearly radiates with warp energy. Faint, but strong enough to make the skin on your face tingle. And it looks like we avoided quite the fight. And probably quite some grief from Yrliet.
Operation?
In the mystical gate to the webway, as far as you know, the only method of entering the mysterious dimension created by long-forgotten races of old. Working with Xenos,
Always keep
time to
your eye
call
on
the
the
Adeptus
prize.
Astartes. No. Please don't. Okay, before we go back and take care of our lovely governor, let's go with the level up. Oh no, it's a talent level up. So we just need like 2 or 4 hours. Gosh. And of course I forgot everything since last time I played. Our combat tactics bonuses are increased by int bonus plus fellowship bonus. So 4, 8, 12, 6% of the area was... Nah. Personal zone. Open strategy. Overcoming zone. Let's see if we can improve our servant. The servant kills the target at the noble plus 1 AP. You are next. You protect me. No heresy. There's so many skills you could take and which could be nice to take. It's a little bit hard. We could just improve one attribute or characteristic. But I think we already improved. Does it work? I think it does. Let's go for that one. Nice. More fellowship. 94. Neat. Yrliet. Kill. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in a tensor radius around the prey have their agility reduced. That's cool. Or we could go for piercing armor, hunting search. Whenever an enemy is killed by critical hits scored by the bounty hunter or the ally, the bounty hunter gains twice enemy's difficulty tier damage for 2 rounds. Let's go with that. See if we can also take it for Argenta. Ah, we already have that. Let's go for share the spoils. See, I don't think we can improve our psi rating already. Nope. Could try to see if we can improve our agility. Oh, I mean, we could also just go and get another proficiency. Can we use power weapons? I think so. We just go for power weapons. Or melter weapons. There's just way too many talents. It's still overwhelming. Whenever the assassin targets an enemy with a single target attack, this attack reduces the target's armor and dodge until the end of the assassin's turn. An eye for the unscathed. Let's go with that. At least the nice thing is we can level up them simultaneously, so we just don't have to look for the nice talents for everyone. Momentum, they get +1. And that could be cool. Just preserving more momentum. Then again, we do have like all the momentum. It feels like that at least. All enemies hit by the Master Edition have 10% higher chance of hitting a cover. Brick of Death. 12% more damage, 2 times more less than 50% wounds. Too many talents? It is an Owlcat game. Absolutely fair. I also read about people who play like pen and paper 40k and were like, they made it so much more complicated than the pen and paper original is. I'm a little bit confused by that. Owlcat really seems to like that. I think you could streamline it a little bit, to be honest. Whenever a creature in combat gains an extra turn, the Navigator gains a stacking +5 to willpower. Ooh. Mind over matter, makes all resistance. Yeah. Enemies suffer stacking to resistance, degradation. We don't need regeneration on her. Blinking stare. Until the end of combat, enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer an additional damage from all attacks of opportunity. Now we're going to go with the situational bonus willpower.
I always have a backup plan.
Do we need the Spirit Stones for something? One way to Axis. And we will look at the equipment later. If I think about it. If I remember looking for it. Okay, and of course we're not leaving, but going for Governor Viat. It will be a fun talk. Because I guess it's not very easy to lock up a governor. At least I, as a governor, would resist.
Is there money to be made?
Alright, Viat, my friend, where are you? Okay, here. Wrong way. We need to adjust our formation, by the way. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Why do I always press reset? I always kind of think that here is like apply. I hate it. Please fix this. And then again, I could also just be smarter and not do that. But where are we that I blame myself and not others? Okay, here. Oh lord. It's really interesting. Once the game is like quiet, despite the headphones, sometimes I can hear the computer having fun and like the fans going into turbo mode, which is really interesting because I mean, it is a nice game, but it's not like a graphically hardware exhausting game, I guess at least. One of the pack. I like that.
Let us not dawdle.